Now, if you are not a veteran anime watcher like me, or you've never watched a single anime before in your life, this is the perfect package for a normie like you. First, that I would personally recommend is My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia. So My Hero Academia generally appeals to the mainstream audience, especially right now because of the superhero genre. The superhero genre has been super popular because the rise of Marvel and the semi-fall of DC. But however, the anime industry is also competing itself with the superhero genre. And if you love superheroes, then you would definitely love My Hero Academia. So what is it about? Yeah, it's a normal superhero, focuses on the main character named Deku. So Deku was born quirkless. So quirkless means he has no powers, and you'll see a story of how someone who had no power since the very beginning started to develop power and become the best hero in the world. Lots of drama, lots of interesting actions. You should definitely watch it. Second, in no particular order, I would suggest Hunter x Hunter. Some people say Hunter x Hunter just because there's X in the middle, but it's pronounced Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is a mainstream or well-known shonen anime. So Hunter x Hunter focuses on the main character, Gon. So Gon is just a little kid who wants to find his father. His father was lost, and he wants to be a hunter just like everyone else. The journey to find the father is really interesting. He will meet a lot of interesting characters and has one of the best character development for a shonen anime. Third is Demon Slayer. So Demon Slayer, or also known as Kimetsu no Yaiba, is last year's most famous anime, I would say. So Demon Slayer is another version of the shonen genre which was popularized because of the studio. The studio did a really good job in animating the fighting scenes and especially the animation itself, and the story is very compelling at start. It discusses about the protagonist who lost his family, especially his little sister, and his little sister turned into a demon. So in this world, you have to slay demon. But since the sister turned into a demon, he didn't want to slay the sister. In fact, the story focuses on how he will cure the demon sister. The next anime that is perfect to binge watch is Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga to me was one of the most underrated anime last year. It has brilliant character development because it starts off watching the main character as a kid. And as a kid, after around 5 episodes, there's going to be a time skip. Don't worry, this is not spoiler. It's just the progress of the story, and you'll see the struggle of the kid trying to obtain what his father taught him. I can't reveal much, but the setting is like a medieval or like a really old times where the Vikings were the most prominent clan or people during that time, or tribe. It has a hint of Attack on Titan with it, Shingeki no Kyojin. So if you like Shingeki no Kyojin, you would definitely enjoy Vinland Saga. And last recommendation that I would give that is really good to binge watch is definitely Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss, I think, won Anime of the Year last year on Crunchyroll, and they deserved it really well. It has one of the best world building animes last year. So world building in this context in film is basically how the creator designed the setting of the anime and the world that they exist in that anime. So if you watch Made in the Abyss, it centers around the abyss or people living near the abyss. And within the abyss, there are multiple layers, and each layer has their own different world. And the more that they go up, the more they ascend, they're gonna be affected by the curse. So the main character, Riko, the girl wants to meet her mother, and her mother is waiting for her at the bottom of the abyss. Really beautiful anime in terms of animation and has the best story. So in conclusion, all these animes are definitely worth binge watching during the MCO. If you prefer longer animes, there are definitely longer ones, but this is the perfect one for people who wants to start anime because the story is compelling, and once the episode ended, you will crave to watch more. That's all for me today. Thank you very much.